2 years of being a Brony YouTuber. 2 years of producing mediocre videos. 2 years of attempting to climb the ladder of minor internet niche celebrity. With one ultimate goal in mind. They said it couldn't be done. They said I'd never make it. They said I couldn't get around the restraining order AC RaceBest put on me after HarmonyCon 2021. Yet here I am, about to cement my name in horse fame, and my grand debut on Bronies React. Wait a minute. Are you kidding me?
Horses at the ready! And they're off!
Ugh. Oh my god.
What are y'all doing in my room?
Hey everypony, Laro here, and I have been prestigiously asked to join the ranks of the Broniest React team.
Hold on. So you mean to tell me that a discount DWK is doing a discount Bronies React? Who could have seen that shit coming?
Oh, hey. I didn't see you there.
I never thought I'd be a part of anything that would, like, show my face. I kind of thought I'd always be, like, kind of faceless, except unless you go to cons. But, here we are.
Ah, Spike at your service. The objectively greatest episode of which MLP has to offer.
Okay. This is epic.
Now, I actually haven't seen this episode in a number of years, so I'm excited to see if it's as bad as people say it is, or if it's gotten a lot of flack over the years. No, not out the window. You stay there.
Oh, that's a Spike episode.
I haven't watched this episode in a really long time. I've rewatched the show, like, a lot. The entire series, because I wanted to show it to friends and stuff. But I tend to kind of make them go through an abridged version of the series. I know some people might not like that. It's just what I personally do. Because some episodes like Spike at Your Service just don't need to be watched.
Anyway, let's just jump into it.
Let's see what this is all about. Purple dragons and what have you.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Now, that's Spike. And he's presumably at Twilight's service. I'm excited to see how this plays out.
Alright, I already have a problem with this episode. Spike's on the screen and his episodes always suck, so...
I wonder how many people heard Spike's voice in the beginning of the episode and just turned that shit off immediately.
I know one of the biggest things people complain about in this episode is that they write the characters terribly, but they've already failed and we're only 5 seconds in. We all know Spike can't count that high.
Oh, I miss Unicorn Twilight.
Twice on screen. This is a great start to an episode. Great start. 10 out of 10. Let's go.
Are you kidding? How are you supposed to read 12 books in one weekend?
Okay. This is getting a little wacky.
I'm glad you asked, Spike. That's the perfect segue into today's sponsor, Audible.
Okay, that's bullshit. I remember in What About Discord, Twilight said there were like 20,000 books in her library, and in Made in Manhattan, she said that she'd read them already, so either Twilight gets really, really bored in the future, or 12 books in a weekend for her is nothing.
Clearly, Spike has never been a college student.
Man, I can barely read one book in a year.
Princess Celestia obviously thinks I can, or she would never have assigned them to me.
Celestia's a troll.
Maybe she just sent you the book so you'd stop writing her letters all the frickin' time. It's like, here, kid, take my tablet so you'll stop running around and bothering all the patrons at the restaurant. Mommy needs to actually talk to her friends. Go sit in the corner and be quiet.
Why don't you take the day off?
Really?
See, already we've seen that he's supposed to be at service, but Twilight's giving him the day off. Very, very fascinating turn of events. Let's see where this goes.
You know, I never see anyone point this out, but if you had $1 for every time a character had a long-ass scroll in this show, well, you'd be a very rich man.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Ultra analyze. Zoom in, zoom in. Fluttershy. I know that one. I know that one, actually. And as a matter of fact, I'm actually glad this is happening right now. I actually brought in a special guest to share with you all today. As a matter of fact, she's here with me right now in the studio. I'd like to introduce you all to this very special guest, Fluttershy. Yeah, wow. Wow, I'm a bit starstruck.
Smell my dirty feet.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
4. Eat an entire box of crayons. 5. See how many times I can spin in a circle without puking. Just guy things.
That was his list, that's it. I need to play bongos, lick my nose, and smell my feet. You know, after that, I can die happy.
Get it? He is gross. Because he is a boy.
My little pony, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic.
You never appreciate what you have until it's gone.
Skipping the intro. I'm sorry, I've been spoiled by the Make Your Mark intro. I can't do this anymore.
Oh, I get it. It's a My Little Pony reference.
I'm gonna be honest, anybody who doesn't like this intro, unsubscribe from my channel. Leave.
I fail to see exactly how that plays into the grander story, but yeah, I mean, it was nice, you know, music, you know, sure.
Oh no! Wait! Run away, balloon!
I can't even get the look where he's going.
Bro has the worst luck in the series. He can't catch a break.
In Spike's defense, that is the shittiest knot I've ever seen in my life.
I guess it would be difficult to tie a decent knot with hooves.
Sorry!
See, if Spike were playing more optimally, he would have just jumped off of the first tent of that. You can actually skip bouncing on the second one if you angle it properly, and you can jump straight into Big Mac's basket. He lost about like 7 seconds there. This isn't going to be a world record.
Big Mac comes in and he changes the tempo.
Ouch, am I right?
Yowza! It's a good thing Spike's got dragon scales.
I guess he's got fire resistance. He is a dragon after all, so...
If I didn't know better, I would swear that I was in the middle of the dark and scary Everfree Forest.
You are indeed. Celestia, have mercy on you, my boy.
I kind of like missed that whole Saturday morning cartoon shit where like the goofy little supporting character just going out having a normal day and just somehow managed to find himself in danger.
I think everyone collectively forgot that the Everfree Forest is supposed to be super dangerous. We go there like every third episode.
Remember when the Everfree Forest was actually dangerous? Man, those were good times.
Oh, what's that smell like? Could it be like
A girl's feet?
No!
Man, the second I saw those choppy Spider-Verse looking ass Timberwolves, I knew this episode was fucking doomed.
Yes, the three-dimensional creatures in the 2D show. I remember now.
So, like, I remember people talking about, like, the CGI Timberwolves were kind of weird at first. I think it looks fine.
I know people still complain about the CGI, but I don't care. The Timberwolves are awesome. They are easily the best part of this episode.
I think we can all agree that the Timberwolves, cool. Very cool. Maybe the coolest.
I actually really like how the Timberwolves look. They're not perfect. They do feel really out of place. They're meant to be unnerving. It's pretty cool.
Okay, the Timberwolves, absolute best part of this episode. I love the world building. The animation for them looks absolutely awesome. They are fantastic. Is it worth having this episode?
Come and get me, you big goons!
Well, Applejack's in this.
So as a 2D and 3D animator who has integrated both together, this seems quite interesting. You will notice that in the scene they do use variable frame rate. So if you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also notice that the difference in thickness in the outline is very drastic between the two characters in this scene. However, the thickness of the outline is done in screen space, which means that the outlines on him are pretty thick, while the outlines on him are pretty thin. And
hey, Minty?
Yeah?
Hey, all this stuff is really interesting, but our viewer retention is dropping. Could you get back to the funny?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with whatever they just said. Yup.
Jesus, I know they're not live, but Timberwolves get fucking obliterated in this show.
Huh. That was interesting.
Now that's some good work there, Sugar Cube. Now let's see what we can do about this guy.
Now see, this is like prime Applejack right here. She's capable, she's strong, she's heroic, she's independent. Look at her save Spike's life. This is what we've come to know over almost 3 seasons now. Exactly who Applejack is and what she's capable of. Nobody throws her for a loop.
Came out here to investigate. Guess you did too, huh?
Oh, that's where the screen cap of... Oh, that's where it comes from. Okay, I use that screen cap so much for completely safe for work reasons.
I mean, you rocketed those boulders at them like they were rockets! Pow, 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 pow!
Rockets are canon in Equestria, and apparently they go pow, pow, pow!
You saved my life.
Okay, now that's a drinking game. Take a shot every time in this episode Spike says, "You saved my life." You will die.
Same.
I think this is the only time that I'm ever going to say that I wish I were Spike right now.
Always burn the body, Spike. That is the first rule of killing evil magical creatures.
No, you fools! This is like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You gotta burn them.
Thanks for walking me home, Spike. That was mighty kind of you.
Dude, Cherry Berry looks fucking pissed.
Wait. I gotta say this. I have to get this off my chest. When the Daughter of Discord thing came out, was it Daughter of Discord or was it Bride of Discord that the Applejack and Spike thing happened? But either way, do you think they looked at this episode specifically for like the ship fuel? Like, do you think like that's why it happened? No one's thinking about this but me. It's fine.
You saved my life. I need to repay the favor.
What debt must be paid?
Spike is more annoying than Jar Jar Binks.
Apple Bloom's over yonder giving little Piggington a bath.
I don't know if I heard that right. Hold on, little Piggleton? Why didn't you name him Chris P. Bacon? I mean, it was written right there on you, like, from the start. Like, you had a perfect name opportunity, and you ruined it. No wonder people hate this episode.
I was gonna lend her a hoof, but maybe you could lend her one instead.
Actually, Spike can't lend her a hoof. He has claws.
And this was the beginning of the Spike incompetence that we shall see throughout the entire episode.
Wait till Applejack sees how you sparkle.
That's weird. I'm sure what it is. What it could possibly be. Oh, it's child labor.
God damn, what the fuck is wrong with that pig? It looks like the goddamn kingpin. It's a big boy. Or woman. Has a bow on it, I don't know.
Okay, you see, this is one of those things that I was talking about. It's interesting to go back and look at these earlier episodes and see how they've kind of rippled through the rest of the show. Like, this is the first appearance of Mr. Pigington, who we know will be an incredibly large part of Season 8 at the school. He's one of the biggest students there. No pun intended.
I don't want to be late for my Crusaders meeting. We're getting fitted for water skis.
Was Apple Bloom always this cute? Do I even have an Apple Bloom plushie?
Who is fitting them for water skis? Does Ponyville even have, like, I guess it's like a little lake, you know, where the, like, for, like, where they, like, where Bronies were chilling at during Too Many Pinkie Pies, but, like, do ponies even water ski out here?
Applejack's just totally fine with them getting fitted for water skis, unsupervised. Very responsible older sister here.
I reckon you have repaid me in full, so we are officially even Steven.
I want to see the pony apparently named Steven. Wait.
Pretty, please? Oh, all right.
Okay, see, the pig immediately rolling in the mud again, that's actually kind of genuinely funny.
Could you get us some more eggs?
Coming right up.
Why are they there?
Why do you gotta put it comically high up on the pedestal? Who puts eggs up there? Why are you keeping them so high? How do you even get up there?
If you keep eggs on a wall shelf 10 feet in the air, unrefrigerated, you're probably a murderer.
Okay, that's your dumbass fault. Who the fuck stores eggs like that? None of you are tall enough. What? Why are you asking this man to do impossible things?
Spike is clearly being incompetent here. So why would you send him after the most delicate food item in the entire house? Also, why do they have one lonely shelf specifically dedicated to eggs? I'm pretty sure Granny Smith was rolling her rolling pin on nothing.
Oops. Sorry, Applejack.
What the fuck do you think was gonna happen, you... This is an Earth Pony thing. I'm being racist, I'm sorry.
Better than Home Improvement.
He has been shown to be very good at cleaning in previous episodes, and yet here, for some reason, he is the most incompetent buffoon of all time, next to Snips and Snails.
This is one of my biggest complaints about this episode. Why does Spike suddenly suck at doing things? Wasn't one of his few redeeming qualities at this point of the series the fact that he was a good housekeeper / assistant for Twilight? Yet suddenly now that he's working for Applejack, he can't do anything right? Does 𝓷𝓽𝐾𝐂 kill half of your brain cells when he kicks in or something?
Jeez, Spike, could you make a bigger mess? Might as well drop some Minecraft TNT in there, am I right?
Today's just the beginning. What's that now?
Today is indentured servitude. Tomorrow I brand your cutie mark on my forehead.
According to the Spike the Dragon Code,
Which is never ever brought up again in any other episodes, thank God.
What?
Spike the Dragon, is that notarized? Is that an official government seal? Do we have Celestia's approval on this? I mean...
Well, according to my made-up code that only now exists because the plot demands it. Oh yeah, I can't read.
The Dragon Code! Why the Dragon Code? It looks like something that Spike just drew up himself with a piece of crayon. What other dragons actually adhere to this code? Are there any other dragons that adhere to this code? I'm willing to bet the answer is no.
See, here we go again. This is the first instance of Spike's Dragon Code, which, as we know, he mentions a lot throughout the rest of the series. Oh, I get it now. He's in service to Applejack. It just clicked for me. I'm on the level.
T-minus 30 episodes until the death of the bees.
But it won't be the same. But it has to be done.
Spike really out here looking like he's about to tell his parents he's going to a My Little Pony convention. Couldn't be me.
Hey sis, I'm moving out to become a eunuch for the local farm girl, but we can still be friends. Okay, bye.
Bye, Mom. Forever.
Why is Dragon Code suddenly a thing in this episode? I refuse to believe that this is something that applies to all dragons, because this show has gone out of its way multiple times to explain that dragons suck. Which makes me think that Dragon Code only applies to Spike. And that in turn makes me wonder where he got it from. Did he get it from Twilight? Did Twilight save his life at some point? Is that why he's her servant? If someone else saves Spike's life, does the Dragon Code then move on to them? Did 90% of Spike episodes suck because the writing team secretly hated Kathy Westlake? This episode raises a million questions, and it answers none of them.
Applejack just saved my life from horrible dragon-eating Timberwolves.
Wait, he just came in and told her, yeah, I almost died. And she does not care. He straight up told her that he had a near-death experience and she did not care. Holy crap, Twilight.
I'm sure you understand.
Was that the same line? They should reuse the line.
It's been an honor being your faithful assistant.
Sounds good.
Yeah, this is hitting a little too close to home.
She does not care.
Bro, she is not listening at all.
Twilight is awful.
So, with Twilight's blessing, I'm free to follow my code.
Wait, play that back again?
I'm free to follow my code.
Did they just splice in his voice? What the hell happens there?
With Twilight's blessing, this implies that if Twilight had said, no, you can't go serve Applejack, then he wouldn't do it.
Well, until forever!
If you've ever wondered what having a toddler is like, I assume it's pretty close to this.
He really said, like, yeah, this dude not competent. He's a boy. He's a boy. The boys ain't competent.
Please, Applejack, my dragon code is a part of me.
It's not a phase, Mom. My bronyhood is a part of me.
If you don't let me do this, I won't be a noble dragon anymore.
You already proved you weren't like all the other dragons. Dragon Quest was last season, dude. Get over yourself.
That pie looks like a war crime.
Applejack may be harsh on that pie, but I choose to view it as karma for those bastard muffins in apple bucking season.
Great! Then from here on in, your wish is my command.
M'lady. God, I felt disgusting.
Rarity? Sure, why not?
Her delivery is so perfect.
Applejack really said, oh, the curse. Who should I give this curse to? He's like, Rarity? And she's like, God damn it, sure.
Applejack, you really are a silly pony.
I don't know why that was so funny to me.
Should get Rarity's parents in here. They'd fucking gobble that shit up.
You even look good when you're chewing.
I don't like that.
Oi, bad Spike. Down boy. Heal. Heal.
Bro, what the... What? Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
I don't know what the opposite of game is, but that's what Spike's got.
Imagine someone telling you that. You look so cute when you're chewing. I'd be like, I'm never eating in front of you again.
Had a big lunch.
It's 10 in the morning.
Breakfast. A big breakfast.
Yeah, I don't blame her. That Denny's Grand Slam sits like a brick.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to have some pony forever in my debt.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to have a slave!
I'd get them to organize my closets and give me pedicures and help me with my sewing and...
Okay, I get it.
Pedicure, not hoofacure? What's with this? What the fuck, Meriwether Williams, huh?
I don't like how much Rarity likes the idea of having a slave. That's really uncomfortable.
Didn't you make him do all that shit for you already? He was a damn pincushion for you.
Have I set the tone yet for this episode? It's a lot of slave labor, free labor, and I guess technically speaking, particularly in this case, it's child labor.
She's my favorite character. She's a good person. She just is sometimes not the best person. She is a good person most of the time. And if you
Rarity really sucks sometimes, doesn't she?
You just bit my beard. What's wrong with you?
Do you have a broom I could borrow?
Maybe sometimes his help isn't that helpful. But we've seen in previous episodes just how helpful he can be.
See, this is like the first, big issue with the episode, I guess, is that Spike is just incredibly out of character. He's been seen to be very good at, cleaning and tidying up and generally being an assistant to someone. So to see him constantly fail over and over again, it's just weird. It's not right. And I think that's where the first, big sour comes from. That and the dirty feet, I guess.
I know this is season 3, but to my knowledge, he's always been pretty good at helping Twilight. I just don't get why Spike sucks at, everything in this episode. It's a little ridiculous.
AJ, Rarity, what's happening?
Rainbow Dash has become the Cosmo Kramer of the main 6.
Help you with your unfinished novel? Mine's about this awesome Pegasus who's the best flyer ever and becomes the captain of the Wonderbolts.
What an egghead.
Why are these two so okay with indentured servitude?
I love indentured servitude!
Why is everyone here so okay with slavery? Was Ponyville not part of the Union or something?
However did you come up with that ingeniously woven, intricate plotline?
Hey, fuck you. What the fuck's your problem?
Just make him help you with something really, really hard.
My boss wanted coming to work every morning.
He'll quit way before there's even a chance of getting hurt.
Oh, Rainbow Dash, you underestimate the tenacity of a true simp.
Leave this to me.
You notice how Spike's holding that L?
Technically, she's in the foreground, but I love background details. She's technically not the full focus, Rarity. I love how she's just oh my god, my pipe. It's this show's really good at, having multiple things happen.
Rarity's missing her horn.
What is he doing in there that he managed? He did it with a broom. Now he's holding a pipe, and he did this with a broom.
Huh. I was sure he'd give up after 3 rocks.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Oh goodness, if it had been me, I'd have just pretended I didn't have anything for him to do.
Clearly it was Fluttershy's turn for the brain cell this morning.
And that's why this pony is my favorite character.
Oh my gosh! Oh goodness! Is that the yellow one? Guys, I've got great news for you. Coming back for another studio appearance, you got it, Fluttershy! Wow! Hey! Whew! It's good to see you again, Fluttershy. For all the folks back at home, I don't know if you know this, but this is Fluttershy. Yeah, I don't know how she got in here. How did you get in here?
Is this high enough?
Can we get much higher?
Bad news, he actually ended up building the whole rock tower.
They're talking about this with Spike right in front of them. Do they not realize that he can hear them? Does he not realize he can hear them?
That was awesome.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh my, he's dead!
He's dead!
Oh, wow.
Oh no, he's dead.
My Little Pony. How many other people made that joke?
Wanna do it again, Rainbow Dash?
Ah, never mind.
I thought it fucking crushed Spike for a second.
If I don't help you, how will I know I'm a noble dragon?
The wonder must be bad.
Maybe Applejack needs help realizing what she needs help with.
This is some next level gaslighting.
Maybe your back itches.
Those animators, am I right?
What am I doing with my life?
I know what must be done. Where is it? Where is... No, get out of here. Out of the way. Move. Move. Move out of the way. Out of the way. No. Oh, yes. Yes. Move. Out. 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 Oh. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
You might need help remembering your favorite song. The dragon is the finest creature ever. There's more to him than just guarding treasure.
Play the thing. Play the Goonie track. You know the one. You know. I got it. The dragon is the fighting together. They're going to their guarding treasure.
He'll brush your mane, he'll clean your room, he'll harmonize to any tune. It's a good song.
Did they really just do that?
So here we've discovered a common misconception. His first solo song actually appears in this episode. Not a changeling can change. It's a dragon is my... I forgot it already. Never mind.
You might need help breathing. Breathing?
I am now breathing manually. Thanks a lot, Spike, you little shit.
I certainly do not.
What the fuck?
No! Don't do that! What the fuck?
Look, I know we're all thinking it. The joke here is obvious. I'm not going to be the one to make it.
Why?
No.
Why?
Somebody is. My money's on Quantum Apologist.
I don't even have a joke here. Like,
Sometimes I forget this is a cartoon, and then shit like that happen. Man,
why?
Now, see, that's two. That's first the scratching, now the inflation. I'm not happy with this.
What that is on my screen right now, I don't want to see that. Please don't do that ever again. No, not even please. Just don't. Just don't do that ever again.
Genuinely another funny bit. I like that.
Now this is a peak Applejack moment right here. She understands her friends so well that she knows exactly what to do to get Twilight's attention the most effectively. Backbone of the friend group right here.
that's how you get Twilight's attention. Just like disrupt her OCD. That's great. No, that's actually great. I love that.
Spike enslaving himself to Applejack. Can't be bothered. Inkwell being moved a couple inches. That's the serious problem here that alerts her and breaks her out of her trance.
Wait, what?
Applejack! You should have let him die!
Guessing maybe you were a little distracted when he told you.
Maybe a little.
I love how she's glancing back at her book, like she's not even fully there in this conversation. Despite what she just heard from Applejack, she is still tempted to go right back to reading. Wow.
This is dragon code we're talking about. Surely you know how important the dragon code is to a dragon.
Bitch, you giving up? Man, what's worse? Twilight doing this to Spike, or what Rainbow Dash did to Fluttershy and Rainbow Falls?
We have no idea how important a dragon code is to a dragon. This is the first time we've ever heard of it. He had never acknowledged it before in the previous times his life has been saved, like when Cadence saved him from Sombra. Where was the dragon code there?
Since we're making up codes that don't actually exist except for once in an isolated instance, my Banquo code says that if someone says hi to me, I get to slap them in the face. If I don't do that, I'm not a noble Banquo.
You know, one thing I want to bring up also is they have the whole, like, dragon code thing. It's kind of funny because actual dragons do not have codes.
There's only one other way Spike is gonna fulfill the debt he feels he owes you.
Let's kill him.
70, 71, 72, 73.
1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I can't count.
Omega, count every sand in this desert.
Why the fuck would you make him do that?
Shoot you out of a cannon towards a hornet's nest and give Spike a butterfly net so we can catch you mere seconds before we hit the nest and are stung by 1,000 angry hornets!
I feel like Pinkie Pie had those plans for a while.
Bro, she just wants to see Applejack get hurt.
I'll wear this mustache.
Pinkie is legitimately great this episode.
Okay, that was funny.
I appreciate the effort, Pinkie, but this episode is far past saving.
I am gonna be attacked by a Timberwolf.
Go with the net.
No. Suit yourself.
I mean, that's very good.
I don't get it.
Again, Pinkie Pie. Wonderful this episode. She's barely in it. But she's absolutely wonderful this episode. And she's just there for that one joke.
Oh, well, how's this? Ooh.
And the Oscar goes to Daniel Day-Lewis as Applejack, as damsel in distress.
Oh my gosh! Hold on. Was that Fluttershy? This is gonna be crazy. Hold on. In the studio, I actually got another special guest. I'd love to introduce you all once again, or perhaps for the first time, to Fluttershy. Hey there, Fluttershy. What brings you into the studio today? It's not real, is it? Yeah, we're gonna keep going.
Now first, you must lift your foreleg up to your forehead, like so.
Oh, fuck.
I'll do my best.
That teleportation sound effect was cool sounding. That was kind of badass.
Oh my god. I got cat hair all over my Studio Cinemagic The Journey Once More t-shirt. That's a shame. I guess I'll just have to wash it and wear it again and wear it forever and cold Donnerstag.
No time. Here he comes. I was just hoping you could maybe sweep up all those leaves for a compost pile, but of course.
See, this is another issue I've seen a lot of people have with this episode. People talk about on Twitter a lot. Applejack tells him to sweep the leaves and then hands him a rake. I mean, you know, it's tough to get over animation errors like that, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
There are exactly 24,567,837 blades of grass at Sweet Apple Acres.
What level of hyperfixation?
Spike, that was goofy.
And as a noble dragon and follower of my dragon code,
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Indigestion.
See, here's another setup that they do in this episode. Rainbow Dash is clearly capable of mimicking the sounds of a Timberwolf. This is shown in multiple episodes, like, others.
That's ridiculous. It's so dumb, it's almost good. Almost.
Just fucking Rarity is just all like, she just walks off all happy and fucking Pinkie smiling the entire time.
I like how fucking Rarity and Pinkie Pie looked believable when they first came out, but then at the moment they ran past Spike, they just stopped trying. We did our job.
Hey, look. He's a puppeteer. Would you say that you're a fan? No, no, no.
oh no! I seem to have got my hoof caught in between two rocks. I cannot run away.
Oh no! My foot appears to be stuck between two rocks. Brock, you gotta save me from the Timberwolf.
Okay, no, forget about what I said about the scrolls earlier. If you had $1 for every time a character in this show did this, like, fake acting thing where you have to over-enunciate to really convey that you are lying, it's like how many times has that happened? And is it more or less than the amount of times there have been really, really long scrolls? I want to know.
Wait a minute.
I love it when they make the puppets also stop acting. Fuck! Ah, help me! You go, wait a minute. You're faking. No.
You got the clomping of his claws. The roar was spot on.
Alright, that was cute as hell.
And the detail on his face is pretty good. But you forgot one thing. His breath. You could smell a real Timberwolf's breath from a mile.
Don't you dare mansplain to her, you patriarch propagating pig!
Here's where Spike tells us just how accurately they have recreated the Timberwolf, whose limbs are string. The breath is what gives it away. The fact that it didn't chomp down on Applejack when her head was in its mouth. The fact that when he said, wait a minute, like it turned and looked it dead in the eye. No, that wasn't the stuff that gave it away. It was the lack of smelly breath.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, they're cool.
Gee, real Timberwolves showed up. I wonder if Applejack is going to get stuck for real.
Some people were wondering, could they have done it in 2D? And yes, they did, in Family Appreciation Day.
I thought she was going to push that on Spike. That's one way to solve your problem.
And now, he has to serve her for 2 lifetimes.
Applejack, come on! I can't. I'm really stuck.
Applejack, the pony who can buck trees and knock down the apples from doing so. The pony who can launch a massive boulder over a mountain is stuck by a little pebble.
I feel like this is another one of those moments where the character just seems a bit out of character. Applejack is shown to be very strong, and I know it's supposed to be ironic. Oh, she was pretending to have her leg stuck, and now she actually has her leg stuck. Don't pretend. But, like, she should be able to break free of that. She's been shown to be able to do that. She's not doing that.
She's really, really strong. Why couldn't she just lift the boulder?
Ew.
Don't you hate it when the boss fight has a second phase?
God damn. Timberwolves would be such a cool encounter in 5th edition.
Oh, this one's animated in 2D. I wonder if he's gonna have a lot of screen time.
Again, Timberwolves, they are awesome. The idea of them all breaking apart and then coming together to form one gigantic Timberwolf, that is a cool idea. I just wish this cool idea came with a better episode.
No! I have to save you!
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
Damn, it's like a David versus Goliath. Like, there's a Bible metaphor in here somewhere.
It's a spicy meatball.
I like I hit it with the...
You ever choke on a grain of rice? It's the worst. How'd that work?
I love how the Timberwolf is so polite as he's coughing. He's just like,
Sorry, that was just so cool.
I wouldn't have needed help if I hadn't been trying to stage a fake Timberwolf attack in the first place.
I wouldn't have needed help if I'd have just let you die.
I promise I won't think of you as any less noble.
I will.
Sounds good to me.
wow, that was easy.
But maybe let's just try to avoid situations where one of us actually needs the other one to save their life.
That's the smartest thing you said all episode, buddy.
No, in this frame group, it ain't gonna happen, buddy.
I don't know if that's gonna be possible with the fact that Ponyville gets attacked by an eldritch abomination every other Tuesday.
Spike, have you seen this show? That's asking a lot. Bro hoof moment.
Don't have hands.
Spike acts as though he has never hoof bumped before. In fact, he acts as though he's actually interacted with other creatures on the regular who have claws or hand-like appendages. That's what amazes me.
Fire scene. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna do it again.
Thanks, Spike.
Happy to help.
Don't know what I'd do without you.
I need the help from my assistant. He needs to come and hold the lamp over my head instead of just setting it up on a stand. Or maybe I could use the magical horn that glows from my face.
No, really. I'm really happy to help.
Why was he rubbing up on her leg like that? He does it a lot. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, still better than everything G5 is putting out.
Anyway, so that was Spike at your service. Oh, what a lovely episode. I definitely watched it. And, oh my lord, I'm so happy to be part of Broniest React. This is a dream come true. I can feel the wind in my hair.
This is usually the part in the React where everyone gets up and walks away, but we all know I have nowhere else to be. So, come to think of it, I don't really remember how I got